The first time we brought our daughter, Charlotte, to meet my parents, I had two expectations. She would be shy for at least 5 minutes. My dad would proudly show off his motorcycle. Both expectations were completely destroyed within 30 seconds. We hadn't even finished saying hello when Charlotte spotted it. My dad's motorcycle, parked in the yard like a shiny, mechanical throne. She froze, curly hair bouncing slightly as she turned her head. "Mommy," she whispered. "Is that a robot horse?" My dad lit up immediately. "Yes." I turned slowly. "No, too late." Charlotte marched straight toward him, like she had found her long-lost destiny. "Grandpa," she said very formally, "I would like to ride a robot horse." My dad, who had waited his entire life for this exact sentence, puffed up with pride. "Of course," he said. I tried to intervene. "Maybe later." But Charlotte was already climbing onto the motorcycle with the confidence of someone who had absolutely no understanding of danger. She sat there, tiny hands gripping the handlebars. "Where is the button?" she asked. "What button?" my dad said. "The one that makes it go VROLM." My dad grinned. "I did not. No buttons," I said quickly. Charlotte looked at me, then leaned closer to my dad and whispered loudly, "Mommy is scared of adventure." My dad nodded solemnly. Very calming condition. I crossed my arms. Meanwhile, Charlotte began inspecting the motorcycle like a tiny mechanic. She tapped the seat. Soft. She poked the mirror. Shiny. Then she leaned down and stared at the engine. "This part looks angry." My dad burst out laughing. "That's the engine," he said. She nodded. "Yes, it has feelings." Then, suddenly, she slid off the motorcycle and ran inside. I thought good. Break over. Wrong. She came back carrying a small cloth. "Grandpa," she said, "we must take care of the robot horse." My dad looked emotional. No one had ever offered to help him clean it before. Together, they started wiping the motorcycle. Or rather, my dad carefully cleaned it, while Charlotte aggressively polished random spots like she was trying to unlock a secret level. "Gently," my dad said. "I am gentle," she replied, scrubbing with the force of a determined squirrel. Then she stopped, looked at him seriously and asked, "Does it eat?" "No," he said. She frowned. "Then how does it grow strong?" "Fuel," he said. She gasped. "It drinks." "Yes." She stepped back, impressed. "This is the most amazing animal I have ever seen." Then she leaned closer to the motorcycle and whispered, "Don't worry, I will take care of you." My dad put a hand over his heart, like he was witnessing something sacred. A moment later, Charlotte climbed back onto the seat. "Grandpa," she said, "you sit behind me." My dad blinked. "Behind you?" "Yes," she said confidently. "I will drive." I laughed. My dad hesitated. Charlotte patted the seat. "It's okay," she said. "I watch cartoons." That was not reassuring. My dad slowly sat behind her anyway, clearly committed to the adventure. She grabbed the handlebars again. "Hold tight," she said. "To what?" he asked. "To me." I almost collapsed laughing. Then she made the loudest engine sound I have ever heard from a human child. Vroom. My dad joined in. Vroom. And there they were, a 6-year-old and a grown man, sitting on a stationary motorcycle, making engine noises like two overexcited lawnmowers. Charlotte turned her head slightly and said, "Grandpa, we are very fast." "Yes," he said. "Very dangerous speed." She nodded seriously. "Good." Then she added, "Next time we bring snacks." Of course, because even on a robot horse, priorities must be maintained. Motorcycle grinning face with smiling eyes.